So this is a new game I've been working on in Godot 4 that I'm calling Deckarium. It's a deck building pet simulator inspired by Insaniquarium mixed with a little Slay the Spire and Balatro for good measure. So I had set up the pet simulation in a previous video, and now I've changed the controls to use cards instead of a normal UI. Meaning you play a card to add new creatures to the level, to drop food, and to win there is a victory card that has to be played 3 times. To have some more pet variety, I'm having the game alternate between being set in an aquarium or in a terrarium, with the first terrarium creature I added being these frogs. The game takes you through different levels where you start with different card decks, and the victory cards get more expensive to play as you progress. During the levels, you can open card packs which allow you to expand your deck, and at the end of each level you unlock a new card that will then be available in all future levels. Anyways, that's the basic setup. Now for more animals. I have anglerfish which attract other fish to them for them to eat. There are snakes which eat the frogs, sharks which eat all other creatures in your aquarium indiscriminately, toads which eat bats out of the air, piranhas which eat eggs laid by newts. You get the idea. As an extra gameplay mechanic, I made the tank get dirty over time, and you have to click and drag to clean it. Basically, you're drawing to a texture with your mouse, and that texture is used as a transparency mask for a dirty glass image. The more creatures you have, the faster the tank gets dirty, and the dirtier the tank is, the faster they get hungry and die. And to tie this back in with the new types of creatures I've been adding, I added a snail and a suckerfish, which will eat the algae for you. So I had been pretty surprised I hadn't seen more Insaniquarium inspired games before, especially considering it's like 20 years old and never had a sequel. But then while working on this, I started getting ads for a game called Chillquarium, so I assumed some algorithm started taking note of what I was making and thought I'd be interested. I haven't played it, but it looks like they've also gone for the Insaniquarium but with cards angle. However, they seem more focused on the idle tank feature, where you'd leave your fish tank up as a screensaver, and they're using cards more from the perspective of a collector trying to find rare cards, so hopefully I'm not stepping on any toes with the deck building element. And now time for another bit of a tangent, but it is related, I swear. I have a game made in Godot up on Steam right now. It's a comedic, side-scrolling space game called Ernesto's Asteroid Arcade. Go play it, maybe it's like $3, link in the description. And I have a lot of sort of boilerplate code in that. Stuff like implementing a custom achievements tracking system, and handling save data with key bindings and option settings, and etc, etc. While making Deckarium, I went back to Asteroid, spent a week updating it from Godot 3 to Godot 4, just so that I could more easily copy-paste and reuse all of this boilerplate code between the 2 projects and have it available for any Godot 4 game I make going forward. This will also just make it easier for me to update the old game, since it was kind of annoying having to switch back to Godot 3 after getting used to Godot 4. And speaking of updating it, I just did that with an update that refines the controls into a twin-stick shooter, so go check that out if you're interested. Anyways, that's Deckarium for now. It's basically playable, but needs some more polish and testing and a few missing features. I think that the deck building element puts a nice spin on the Insaniquarium formula and makes it stand on its own. You'll be able to judge that for yourself whenever I get around to putting up a demo version on Steam, so go ahead and wishlist it to be notified for that. Okay, bye.